Hello, my archers. How are you doing? I am Meg, your Elemental Empress here to do your reading from March the 24th until March the 26th of 2018, roughly Monday. So it's probably going to stretch a little bit further, the reading, but I want to go over the astrology for what's going on here because that's going to carry a little bit into the week as well. And we have some, you know, kind of rough aspects, kind of murky waters to move through. I'm going to go back to Friday. uh, these aspects are really dealing with your second house of your finances and, making money, your self-worth, you know, um, and your fifth house of family and bravery and dating, um, all of the Leo-esque things, because the fifth house is the Leo house, even though it's in Aries. So, what's going on? So, Friday we had Venus in Aries square Pluto in Capricorn. So, Venus in Aries square Pluto. Um, it can bring about power struggles, with finance and within the family. Um, it can bring about questions, about your own self-worth and, what you do that brings you pleasure as well, you know. Um, so moving into Saturday, we have another fantastic square that happened with the Sun and Mars. So the Sun and Mars are both exalted in the houses that they're in. It means they're at their strongest points. So you have the Sun really shining a light on Mars and, your action towards, your finance or your self-worth, right? So it's kind of tough to move through, but once you can activate a square to work for you, there's a lot of energy there. So we go into Sunday, and what's going on for Sunday? Sunday there is a quincunx. And what's a quincunx? Well, it's another square, but it's plus a sextile. So you have a 90-degree angle and you have a 60-degree angle, and they come together, and it's 150 degrees, and it is a quincunx. So the quincunx is actually between Jupiter and Venus. So with Jupiter and Venus, those are the two benefact planets, but you're also moving through the square energy, so there's going to be some tense energy, you know but you also have the sextile that's part of this quincunx. So another thing that's driving this that a lot of people aren't talking about because it was just found 15 years ago, and I'm asking y'all to be open-minded because Pluto was found in 1930, and this planet was found in 2003, and it's called Eris, and it's on the outskirts of our solar system. It's even further than Pluto. It takes like 560 years for it to make a full lap around the sun. So it is a dwarf planet, and it is the sister of Mars. So think of the female archetype warrior, right? They almost called this planet Xena, so because of that. But because the reason that I'm highlighting this is because I actually have someone in my life that has been there my entire life, and I'm pretty much studied this person, and they have a Venus and Eris conjunct in their natal chart. So I've seen how this plays out within her life, and she uses it to be very straightforward and driven at work. So and she works in like a creative field, and she is the boss of this, right? So this energy, it's a love me or hate me energy. It just is. So let's get to the love side so that we can, manifest something good out of this. Because, like I said, the quincunx has the sextile in it. So the sextiles are always beneficial, right? And we just have to be able to move through the 90-degree square part of it. So let's see what's going on with your cards. Okay. I'm going to pull one card from the Tarot of the Tattoo Age for you to oversee your entire reading. Let's take that one. Okay, this one wanted to come out, and this is the Knight of Wands. Also, it's like the Sag card anyway, right? because the Knight of Wands usually represents Sagittarius. And also, we have the Cancer moon that is covering this weekend. Now, the Cancer moon can cause people to be a bit emotional, and especially within the home, you know. It's also a quarter moon, and quarter moons can cause like crisis points for some people. So just be careful with the people that you're dealing with, because you can't control other people, but you yourself can rise above and look from a different perspective. So that's good. All right, what cards? Let's do the steampunk cards. All right. So, although we have to work through this energy, and it will be tricky, we can navigate it. It's, if you have cardinal signs in your chart, if you have Libra, Capricorn, Aries, or Cancer in your chart, then these aspects will be tougher on you. But just remember, you can control how you feel. So if others start to become a little erratic, you can either remove yourself from the situation or realize that they're being affected by this, and then find a way to rise above, right? So that's very Saggy, and Saggies are very optimistic, so, count on us, because I'm a Sagittarius. You can count on us to bring that optimism to, these square points that, that can be a little bit tricky for the rest of the world, right? Okay, so, well, we got our own card, right? And it's in the reverse, so, you might be feeling a little bit unbalanced. There could be an unbalanced situation around you, Okay, in your base, you have the King of Swords, and he is looking good. He is in the upright. He is all about truth and discernment, and cutting through bullshit, All right. So you have the Hierophant in the recent past. I love this Hierophant. It is Einstein. I love him. That's why I got this deck. All right. Okay, so you have the Knight of Swords at the top here. And in the past, there could have, been a situation where you're dealing with the Hierophant here. You could have been dealing with the sign of Taurus. You could have that in your chart. Or you could be dealing with, like, established rules. Dealing with established rules, and, like marriage, established belief systems, it can even show up as like churches and stuff, but I'm not feeling that for this right now. It's there's a big air vibe to it, Okay, so you got the Knight of Cups in the next step. Blah, blah. So you got two knights here. You got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with two separate people here. You have the this is the Chariot. It is in reverse. That's how we got here. There was no moving forward. You actually have three knights, so you're absolutely moving forward as a Sag with the Knight of Wands here, right? So, but there are three knights here. So you could be dealing with where they're knights. They could be, a bit younger to you. Or this could be like a bunch of people, rushing in around you because of, some issue. All right, so we're going to clarify this with the Road of Tarot. I love these little cards. You can actually shuffle them because they're on good card stock. Big hands. All right. Yeah, so you're feeling unbalanced, and it could be like that there's multiple players around you. There's multiple people around you. And it looks like somebody might be trying to offer you their cup of love, Or, you are offering that to somebody else, but it looks like somebody else coming in for you, right? And it looks like the King of Swords here is looking up towards the Hierophant, like looking up towards these established rules, or, marriage situation, or maybe even a court situation, because with the Knight of Swords crowning this, it could be like a lawyer, you know. Okay, so you have the Five of Cups with the Temperance card. So there was a situation where um, it was emotionally painful, and that's what knocked Sag off of balance here. But you're still riding it on your horse. So don't get too scared, Sag. Okay, put one more on it. Okay, so we have the King of Cups in reverse. So this could have been, someone that you were with before, or if you're a male and you have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in your chart, this is also like a manipulative person. The King of Cups in reverse is emotionally manipulative. Let's check out the King of Swords. So the King of Swords, it looks like, at one point you might have been like waiting on an offer, but it looks like there was an offer that came in for you. Let's put another one on that. Okay. So this situation that happened with the King of Swords, even though he's in the upright, was super like emotionally draining for you. So this is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and you're also getting like a lot of water here, but it feels like something really emotional, for you. Let's see here. All right, so you got the Seven of Pentacles, and it is in the reverse. So it's like not wanting to look back at maybe a marriage, a court situation. Definitely like established rules. Okay, so you got the Wheel of Fortune with that. We're going to pull another one on it, because the Wheel of Fortune really, and it's in the upright, so it's turning at a regular speed, but let's see where it's going to. All right. So you get the Knight of Wands again. It's Knight of Sag. Right? So it's not looking back. The Wheel of Fortune is fun. It looks like, either a court situation, a marriage situation, that you're leaving behind. Okay. So you get the Page of Wands in reverse. This could be a younger fire sign to you, or this could just be, somebody bringing you information that, isn't the best. You know what I mean? It's like fiery information. The Knight of Swords can be very cutting and coming in and just saying something, right? Let's check that out again. Okay, so you get the Six of Wands in the reverse. So it's a not fulfilling, your ambition of the time. So you might have like big ambitions, but this Knight of Swords coming in to tell you that, you're not getting that far, right? So let's see with the Knight of Cups. Let's see what's going on here. All right, so you got the Ten of Wands, right? And it is in the reverse. So it's like dropping all of the, it looks like emotional baggage that you were carrying from like a past relationship, some established rule system that you were in. It could have been a marriage, it could have been some kind of relationship. It definitely feels like a relationship with all the players here, let's see. Yeah, so you're dropping all this, and you come to the Emperor, right? So with the Emperor in the upright, the Emperor can be the ideal husband. So, either you're moving towards like the ideal husband, right, and dropping all this other bullshit in the background to move towards this person, because like here it definitely like he's looking back at the Knight of Cups, so it feels like definitely he is the Knight of Cups. So if you are the female Sagittarius, look, you know, and you're interested in men, it looks like there's somebody coming in for you, or if you're the male and you're interested in men, either way, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Or if you're the male Sagittarius is interested in females, you could be looking for, you know, looking to be that husband, right? So that's pretty good. Okay, so here you have the Seven of Wands in the reverse on the bottom here. So that's like not wanting to defend yourself in the background. You also, with the Chariot reverse, which started this, is another 7. So 2 sevens are about divine timing, and you could have been moving through this very slowly and having to deal with this emotional stuff and emotional baggage, but you're about to drop it and move forward, and it looks like this is like about a love relationship, you know? And yeah, that's really good. All right. So if you like that, then please like, share, and subscribe, my Saggies. And I hope that you took some good knowledge from this video. All right. Take care. If you'd like to get a reading with me, just check in the about below.